the world. So keep on lying. No, I have shared my history with you, and you're not doing a great job of...
The UK is set to vote in a general election.
Oh, yeah, good. They're gonna fucking get vetoed.
The Conservative Party has been in power for 14 years.
Who fucking cares? You know, they already know. They already know. You know, you better replace him. Yeah, how are you going to replace all of your contenders? Because as bad as your attitude is right now, that's fucking easy. And you don't know where it came from. What country is it? Are they white? Are they black? Are they ninjas? Are they invisible? They're invisible, guys.
To the program, I'm ennyarodasi. The UK goes to the polls on Thursday.
Guess what? Maybe you know how dumb I am? I would probably give a bitch a facelift before I fucking, sent her on her way.
Won a general election since 2005. And that's part of the problem for Sunak.
It's part of the problem. You are on my shit list. There is no such thing as immunity unless you are within the community, the family.
But others say,
oh, everybody wants to be a part of the family? Nah, nigga. Everyone wants to try the family.
His failure to demand an early ceasefire in Gaza and support for Israel have also alienated some of his party faithful.
Alienated Israel from America.
And what impact will it have for the nation?
Because
you... Our guests in a moment. First, this report
not tickling our fancy. That's challenging us. How much of your continent do you census? So as far as a census, do you count? Your golden people? Or do you oppress your golden people so they can have the same little problem that Africa's having, Stockholm Syndrome? They could barely think for themselves, and they continuously listen to your bullshit, pathetic, sitting on your fucking hands rhetoric. And nobody's, why nobody's doing shit? Because we want to see how long this shit will go on before, literally, I want to see every white Instagram face.
Housing and cost of living crisis, falling public services, and a serious lack of faith in the government. Opinion polls suggest a possible landslide victory for Starmer's
this one is that her? So I know I've been working on the Hannah bits because she felt the chip. I put a chip.
And you can use it.
Yeah, blue bray. I sunk that shit deep into her gums. How dare she? How dare she think that she's better than me? How dare she think that she could be on my line? Oh, is that she's line? Maybe. And if it, what does that have to do with you? Spatial awareness? Yeah? It's not a political challenge. Because I will fucking slap you dead still. This is the thing. I know that India and I know that Africa, they're very, very similar, very, very similar. Now, don't let me, that is just, I did not mention, it could be North America and India.
Huge protests have been seen in London
could be.
Against Israel's
but you identify with Stockholm, and so you've lost. I can't fuck with you. I have to make you sympathetic. I have to beat them sentence to you. All right, Joe.
Nigel Farage is making his 8th attempt to become a member of Parliament.
Joe.
Polls suggest his right-wing Reform UK party could take away votes.
It's the white people. It's the fucking white people. Do you not hear it? I'm right. Because no, I speak parables. Yeah, I speak backwards. Maybe I speak forwards. Maybe I don't want you to fucking know what I'm thinking or saying. Copyright. Yeah.
Until the end.
Until the end.
The end of the election will be known after the
I am going to
Kulsum Sharif,
watch
Al Jazeera for Inside Story.
the inside view of what it appears like whenever a nuclear explosion pops off, because it's gonna happen live. The war is going to be televised because this is laughable.
And joining us from New York is Pablo.
No. United States. Sit back, relax. Look at these idiots about to have their ass handed to them in 10 different ways some motherfucking Sunday. I'ma ride them hard and I'ma put them up wet.
I mean, after 14 years of conservative rule, is there a real hunger for change now?
Is there a real hunger to fucking have an opinion?
Very much so.
Where's your opinion? How do you measure validity? Because I'm just purely speculating.
And business and finance are declaring their support for the
Oh, so you've been to America. I could tell by your accent that you're talking slow. You're being meticulous.
reflect the fact that
You know what you need to say.
Tired of ethical lapses as much
Ethical
as,
lapses?
the cost of living crisis.
What about the bridge from Spain to
Failing investments,
you?
squeezed public services, Britain standing in the world. It's all.
And what about Colombia?
This dashboard is going to amber or red, and this and.
You know, maybe I already thought about
A
that.
huge enthusiasm, it has to be said, for Sakir Bistar.
You know, you already noticed that the people they're not reacting to the speculation. They're not on the level of things in seven such cults, whatever.
Okay, lots of
Whatever. Lord Jesus. This is a trip. This is a
I was mentioning the polls a moment ago. So one poll.
I'm talking to myself.
Labour leading the Conservatives by about 20%.
They called us conservative. Can you guys hear them?
It's called the upcoming election.
Literally, I can not have anything playing.
If polling data is correct, then the election will give the ruling Conservative Party its biggest loss in more than a century, apparently.
Yeah,
Do you think
guess.
the odds are gonna hold,
Guess.
or will there be some sort of twist
So,
on election?
you know, whenever you say things that you want to hear, they also say things that you would not want to hear, but they know that it's not true. They're wishing. This is one of my niche professions. That apparently it's not Britain.
It's a better country today, 2024, than it was in 2010, which was after a period of Labour government. Now, I don't think you could find a single person.
Canada has more respect in their big toe than you have in your whole fucking face, bitch.
The war on the illegal crossings in the small boats.
So where else are you hiding these British fucking
unreliable,
creatures?
lose and waste your money.
They're not fucking. They're not nice. They're not graceful.
I can't see anything.
As a matter of fact, that is. I think I have a. I don't give a. They don't have a name.
The danger for Labour is that everyone's certain they'll win
It's
and won't turn out.
A 30-year-old girl
As a former campaign advisor,
sitting on the floor. She's making Legos. Oh, really?
Prime Minister Rishi Sunak himself.
First off,
Isn't sort of the collective failure
don't
of the Conservative
observe.
Party and its 11
Observe.
years in power, and
Do
its
not.
prime ministers that
You do not have to
been through the
pull your
possible
accounts in.
Well, there's definitely an element that people are sort of have had enough of Tory rule, and I think, as you say, 14 years is quite a lot.
No.
Oh, no. And actually, people around him have really not made this easy. This campaign has been dominated.
No, this is just an argument with me right now.
As you showed in the package there, with him being pouring, nothing else in the pouring.
If you've not watched my whatever episode, I can literally destroy all of you with a mental math and mental gymnastics and Jones effect. It's not a borrow. It's called a student loan. Let me lie to myself a little bit. Let me see how far I can get it. Ennyarodasi, I'm gonna start some shit. I'm gonna need you. We're gonna take away. I'm gonna take your Medicare. Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong
Yeah.
here. And they're just
No.
determined.
I'm gonna take your Medicare.
To Tory rule. Is that
Oh,
how you see it?
No, she's trying to change her accent. She's trying to. You talk Tory rule.
His popularity will be, lower than David Cameron as Prime Minister in 2002.
Cam Newton.
97.
Quarterback, motherfucker! Yeah! Yeah, your goddamn Grace Lear, your fucking goddamn bullshit. They ain't have no rhetoric. They don't have a transcript. I called Juan and I said, give me some low-key information. Because these fucking nosy ass motherfuckers, I fuck what I say. You step on my toes or you cross me incorrectly, I'm gonna come at you at least 5 ways. You tried to use my rhetoric against me, which is not allowed. Because why? You're not upholding my actual rhetoric. You're lying to me and utilizing my ideas, trying to utilize my ideas against me. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they thought that was cool until they safely realized yeah, maybe we're not so okay. Where you at? Come help. Canada's open. We're waiting for you.
Things he's trying to do make sense.
Can you make it across the border?
The party managed to capitalize on the disenchantment with the Conservatives, and also from what you've seen,
we are locked and loaded. We are ready for action.
As well as saying,
as a matter of fact, this, back in real war times, war is not speculation. That's just conversation.
Really was Liz Truss, who was Prime Minister for a very short period, put through a budget.
Conversation does not all have to do with war. And they're just making things up. And they're like, oh, that might make sense.
And that's still the case. I think that was probably the last
because
straw for a lot of conservative
there's
voters,
probably, why don't you bring an ex-war veteran that fought a war that didn't require technology? Because the only thing we need for technology is to bomb nuke. Fuck them. Joe, Trump, fuck them. Bro, for real, you don't fucking sit here and say you want to be a president. Nigga, it's not a fucking popularity contest. Even if you were the most popular, they don't fucking like you anyway. They're liars. They will look just like you and there's not a fucking single orphan. They look at us as orphans. Except mine. Except me, I'm a part of you.
There's also just the other
and better yet, I'm a better part of you. But I gotta beat the fucking sense into the fucking the disillusion that you have planted into the minds of the only people that
water was kept in public hands. But water was
you're welcome.
One of the very few countries on earth actually to have done that. And how is that going to be solved?
GHB, where do you live? I'm gonna fix your face.
Having more regulations.
I think this water is
not getting to those really core issues in this campaign. More's the pity.
Well, look, I mean,
she might puke first and then lie in her puke.
Is that the main issue for voters, do you think?
Turmoil? You have created 5 years of being on my line. All of my Secret Service is completely fed up. I'm more locked and loaded.
17 years.
I'm not going to play outnumbered because that's only predicated on the United States.
On those who earn more. They want less austerity.
They only earn more because you are basing that off of Japanese war.
Down on people on lower wages.
And why do you think
Those
you
kind of
could?
issues have been playing here.
That success has anything to do with you. That has nothing to do with
People
you.
in Scotland, like myself,
Just because you're white?
until it became possible to have a
I'm sorry.
common independent Scotland.
New York, New York.
People think, let's just put all our money on Labour to just get rid of.
Yeah, let's put all our money and move over to Scotland.
Right, okay.
All white people. What do you say? No.
According to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, it is saying that the UK will have the lowest growth rate in the
Maybe
G7
I lied
in the year
to my
2025. To what extent
my
do you think
whites
that a reflection of
because
the Conservatives'
my
policies?
whites are different than your whites. Just like my goldens are different than your goldens, and my black people are different than your black people.
But there is this kind of like conspiracy of science.
I have states in Africa, thank God.
Is destroying our economy, but not only our economy.
You would only have to worry. You would not have to worry about. No.
Who we are.
No. I'm not gonna start naming names. You know, because
every single hour, and it makes
Africa should be kind of imploding within their self right now, because right now we're beefing with South Africa. We are pretending, Brazil and Mexico. Everything, all of us, we are really
concluded that Brexit is costing us
bored. We're waiting, nigga. Have you noticed this?
Going back into the single market, and that's absolutely a logical first step. But
you know that?
No one's talking about this enormous damage.
Your brain tumor.
Local people.
Isn't it sweet?
Per year because of this.
They're trying to kill us.
People recognize now.
I wonder if I kill her on screen, if it might mean anything towards me. Me as in us as in we as in.
What sort of stance do you think they'll take when it comes to Brexit and relations with the EU?
Well, the silence of Brexit is not total silence.
Just because euro is in for you don't know how to you place your wealth. You bet your bottom dollar. Bad poker face. You bet your bottom dollar. I don't know. Your economy is shit. No, I'm sorry. That is that's a lie. That's a huge fucking lie. And you believed it. You fucking. Oh well, I guess since you make some music or know some famous people, that makes you relevant. How?
You led the conversation to be about the 14 years.
The 14 years. And the 5 years. And within those 5 years, the 3 years that I was aware that I was being violated.
Very divisive subject.
Boy, you're ugly hoes. Blink if you want to die. Blink if you want to die. What? What? British streamer. They said what color?
Environmental collaboration.
We speak different languages.
So I'm looking for a much more pro-European.
You speak green. I run green.
The issue of
why is he mad at me?
I mean, both
I don't know.
parties have made
Iran doesn't like him. The Houthis don't like him because he's a fucking white sympathizer, and he thinks that he's going to identify his power within utilizing power for the whites. Yeah. Make your people, your party, the people that look just like you. Yeah, no, starve them, kill them. Oh, it's getting amazing reaction out of those that I simp for. You little shit. I should send some fucking Houthi missiles.
They won't go through with that.
Hey, Rossi. But Saudi loves you. No, they don't. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Just because you fucking be more convincing. Be more. Go be more convincing. All right. And I'm chilling.
Because it's so important for university finances that happens.
I have nothing to say directly to you. Anything.
The start is going to be
I'm not scared to take your TV. I know that you won't do shit. Oh, a streamer is worth World War? No. They don't have the money. They're not ready. Just because Israel is moving, just because Russia is, and Ukraine, that was a meme. Make it meme. Make it meme.
Let's talk about Gaza first, and then
Let's talk about India and
You've taught and said,
Great Britain and Australia and New Zealand. I think those are your states. It is kind of a two-state solution. Great Britain, Australia.
Had to resign over a domestic problem.
Whole new world, dazzling place for me to be. No one to tell me no or how to flow. I will go better than you anyway. I don't need to try. Your brains are fried.
His wife's mother and father were
That I was gonna make you sick, but it takes too long. I will just make myself strong and immunicol
against Labour because Labour conspicuously failed to endorse that call for a ceasefire early and clearly.
I'm not scared of your words. Because my sticks and stones will break your bones, bitch.
The Labour government, which seemed to be sort of weighing up whether it was acceptable to...
Oh, is it acceptable to call you a bitch? No, you're a cum-guzzling dumpster slut
you
cunt.
think that this could
Those
cost
things
the
stay
Labour?
for a long time.
You think that this could cost the Labour Party votes?
It was amazing.
It will cost the Labour Party votes.